Hello, and I'm doing this for my profile for a Geology 102 class at George Mason University. This is in lieu of me drawing on a PDF, which is not allowing me to do anything. I'm not going to print it. This is a lot easier. Um, Western United States, active continental margin because of plate tectonics, deep ocean trench, oceanic crust going down, coming up and making volcanoes, as well as Rocky Mountains because of the collision. We slope down into the Mississippi Valley, then we go back up to the Appalachians, and the East Coast is a passive continental margin. And I was going to draw some things on here, which I guess I probably will still try to draw. But if you take a look at it, this would be like the United States, so eastern coastline, where we get precipitation and things. Water comes down very quickly, breaking off rock, angular at first, making maybe breccias if it makes a rock, and if it goes down a little longer, may actually break off and round. We'll get conglomerates, then we'll get very large particle sandstone, and then we actually down here on the continental margin, here's the Continental Shelf, gently sloping to somewhere around, I don't know, 400 feet or so, and then steepler, still very gently sloping. I put this diagram on there to actually show you how we draw the continental shelf, usually the slope, the rise, and the abyssal plain. And if you look at this line down here, this is without exaggeration. So we tend to exaggerate at 100, maybe 10 to 100, maybe 200 times so we can actually see some definition. So this is not the way it looks. It would look more like a straight line across here than what we've got. Slopes in, we get the continental slope, which I'll put as there, and it comes down to the continental rise, and then it goes into the abyssal plain. And the big difference between the two coastlines, in between these red lines is what's called the continental margin, and in between these two red lines is the western continental margin, where you can see a shelf, a slope, and then goes down into the abyssal plain. Here we would get sandstones because it's more like a beach environment. Then we'd get some sandy silt type material. Then we get some siltstone and maybe some limestone here. And then we'll get the sediments falling off the slope coming down here. Way out here in the ocean, we'll get siliceous and calcareous oozes, which could actually form into rock if it's given enough time, which it usually is, especially on the passive continental margin. Okay, so I hope this works as my profile. I'm going to post this up on YouTube. I'll put the link up in the box, and I hope it works. Thank you. Bye.